North of the Amazon lies another jungle, still unknown and unspoilt. The rainforests of Guyana. A team of explorers, scientists, and filmmakers is in the heart of this threatened jungle. Their aim, to survey the animals in this great wilderness.
Here in Guyana, this is pristine. It's untouched, unchanged.
Wow. Our job is to prove that these forests are worth more alive than they could be razed to the ground.
The expedition is moving into its second phase, and the team must push harder to discover more of the extraordinary creatures hidden within this rainforest.
There are probably hundreds, if not thousands, of species here that haven't been seen by anybody, and we will find them first.
But it's proving tough. For 48 hours, Steve Backshall has been battered by one of the world's most powerful waterfalls, and the worst the elements can throw at him.
This storm is getting closer and closer. It's right overhead, and I'm just a bit scared actually that I'm going to get struck. I'm pretty much the only feature in the landscape at the moment. If there's a lightning strike down here, then I'm going to get hit.
Guyana, the size of Great Britain with just 2% of the population. The towns are clustered on the coast. Travel inland and you find nothing but jungle. In the heart of the forest lies Kaieteur Falls. It's 5 times higher than Niagara, and sheltering at its base is expedition naturalist and climber Steve Backshall.
Well, that was about the most miserable night of my life. I was doing fine until the storm hit, and then all of a sudden I was woken up by this enormous weight on my head, and it was just all the water gathering in my shelter. And from then on in, it was just a struggle to keep the thing up. 2 nights without sleep, and I am absolutely ruined.
It's been worth it. He's the first naturalist ever to explore this unique habitat that's constantly drenched in spray.
Look at this!
He's discovered a bizarre world, crawling with frogs, where freshwater crabs scuttle through a valley full of orchids.
This is one of the most dramatic places that I've ever been. And just to be completely enveloped in this mist, it just feels like you're part of the waterfall. It's one of the most exciting, fantastic places I've ever been in my life.
But it's no place for humans. For 2 nights, Steve's had no sleep and little food. To get out, he must haul himself up 240 meters of rope.
Ascending on a rope which is about as wide as my little finger, which is why I'm moving up here at a snail's pace. God, this is a long way.
The rest of the team are in the jungle base camp, and there are monkeys close by.
Gordon, we've got brown capuchins above the ladies' loo.
Gordon Buchanan is an expert on South America's rainforest animals.
You asleep?
Yeah, I was having a nap. I was up at 3 this morning. Right, what do I need? Clothes.
What were you dreaming about?
I was dreaming about monkeys, funnily enough. Premonition. Right.
His job is to record these animals on camera. So far, he's been tracking creatures through dense forest. But now wildlife is coming right into camp.
One's right there sitting.
I hope that's rain that's falling down, and not you.
Two of the scientists, George and Raquel, spotted the monkeys near their jungle laboratory.
There.
They're brown capuchins. They're foraging side by side with squirrel monkeys. There are 8 species of monkey in this part of South America. The team aims to find out how many live in this forest.
Oh, there's one right up here. Let's run right up.
Oh my God.
That's right over here.
There's one right here.
And up in front of it. Yeah, he's just over here. A bite to eat.
Primates are normally nervous when humans are around, but this forest is unusual. It's not been hunted, and the monkeys show little fear of people.
They're after this tree. It has some fruits in it. I'm seeing him trying out the seeds. Monkeys are important seed dispersal agents in the forest.
Just being so close to camp, I'm astounded that there's any activity here from any animal, let alone a primate.
On the other side of camp, another monkey has just been spotted by wildlife camerawoman Justine Evans.
Yeah, I can see some movement. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Fantastic. Got some spider monkeys here. This one doesn't seem particularly happy about us being here. It's making lots of little noises and looking a little bit upset. Just threw a branch down at us. Amazing arms. They're very gibbon-like. This is really an amazing place. I didn't expect to wander out of camp and see so much. Especially from down in the understory, you normally just don't see anything. It's so hard. Yeah, it's really great. Good sign.
To catalogue the species that live in this remote jungle, there's an international team of scientists on the expedition. They are working out of a purpose-built jungle lab in the heart of the camp. Studying the plants is Guyanese biologist Dr. Raquel Thomas.
In this forest, we have over 6,000 species of flowering plants. Every time I come in here, there's something new to see and new to learn, and that's what is important.
In charge of the river survey is fish expert Dr. Phil Willink.
These are places that we need to come to now and work in before they change, before people move in and the ecosystems are impacted.
The expedition's results will be shared with the Guyanese government. It's a very poor country, trying to decide whether it can keep its forests intact or if they have to be logged for much-needed cash.
Huh. Which one is that?
That's a wolf spider.
Ooh, it's a big one.
There's probably species here
that aren't described.
That haven't been described yet.
Working with the team is Dr. Russ Mittermeier. He's the president of Conservation International, which is campaigning to keep these forests.
In Guyana, you still have virtually all of the forest intact. And it has the greatest remaining rainforest wilderness area on Earth. And if we have rainforest wilderness 50 or 100 years from now, it's going to be in this region. So it's a fabulous area. It's unlike any place else on Earth. And it really is the hope of rainforest wilderness for this planet.
For an hour, Steve has been dragging himself up the rope inch by painful inch.
Oh, shoot.
Steve has climbed some of the world's highest mountains and run extreme marathons, but this climb has all but defeated him.